If I get interrupted one more time, I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. I'm crashing out right now. Assholes. My pets are assholes, constantly whining at me and fucking interrupting my shit, and then not listening when I tell them to stop eating each other's fucking food. I'm literally just trying to fucking record. Trying to record one fucking video so that I can actually make my own dreams come true. But what the I'm actually pissed off right now. I wanted to start a YouTube channel for years now, for literally over a decade. I've quit jobs because I thought I was going to start my YouTube channel years ago. I've quit jobs to start a YouTube channel. And what have I done? Where's my YouTube channel? At this point, you're probably asking, where is this going? Your guess is as good as mine. So let me just fast forward a little bit here. I don't see anybody here that has any fucking authority over whether you fucking make a YouTube channel or not. Okay, that wasn't it. Maybe a little bit more. Needed other people's talents just to be able to get by. Nope. That wasn't it either, sorry. Poor schmuck that doesn't even fucking know his ass from a fucking teacup. Okay, one more time. Get the fuck over it. Now read this fucking page. I'm sick of the excuses, Adrian. January 21st, 2025. Now I flipped to this fucking page this morning. For some reason because there's this sticker on it, on the page opposite of it, and I was like, what was that from? And I still don't know because it doesn't have which band it was, but I put it on my journal for some reason. Anyway, then I started reading the page across from it, and it said this. Just let it flow. I'm writing down everything that came to me in the shower just now. Automatic writing style. You need to commit to serving your community. Stop thinking of them as an audience and see them as a community, and your talent is to bring that community together. It's not about you, and maybe thinking of it like that will make it easier for you to show up for them more consistently. They need you, and no, it's not conceited to believe that and act upon it. Everyone needs each other, and the ones holding back out of fear are the ones who are most needed. You holding yourself back is contributing to the world you see around you. It makes you miserable, which you spread to others, and they become more miserable. Not only that, but the thing that you will inevitably create when you let yourself be free to do so is the thing that will awaken and give permission to others to do the same. You can do this. You deserve to know what the world will look like on the other side of you following your inner guidance every single day. Write and publish like your life depends on it. Someone's life might actually depend on you showing up for yourself in this profound way. Your thoughts deserve a home on paper just as much as you deserve a home on earth. So then, after reading that, I started writing today's entry, and I felt like maybe I'll just share that too. January 23rd, 2025, at 12:34 p.m. I've been bummed out for the last couple days because I wrote a proposal for a pricing package for the guy I had built a website for last week. He had wanted to get a ton of content out of me, but when I offered him pricing packages that reflected an adequate pay for the amount of work he expected, he declined and hasn't replied to either of my email responses offering to negotiate rates and work scope that is within his budget. I'm kinda rocked. So I essentially lost my first client, but maybe it wasn't meant to be that for me. Maybe it was just intended to wake me up to recognize what actually does excite me and bring my dreams into sharper focus. Maybe it was meant to remind me that if I'm willing to build someone else's business and YouTube channel to the point of monetization, but nobody is willing to actually pay me enough to make my dreams a possibility in exchange for that much work, then why wouldn't I just do it myself? If I'm going to be unpaid anyway, why not do the unpaid labor for my own brand? Like literally, what is stopping me? I laid out a super comprehensive content package that outlined an excellent content and marketing strategy that I felt like I could accomplish each week. So let's do it for myself then, yeah? I was thinking about money a lot yesterday and wondering why it is that I keep creating situations where people discover that I'm an excellent worker and a well of talent that they would like to harness and use to their own advantage. But when I ask for what I need in return, I am rejected, fired, socially ostracized, or made to feel like I'm too much or asking for too much, etc. But what I'm asking for is to just have my basic human needs met by the people whose dreams are becoming a reality because of me and my willingness to work towards their vision with them. I thought back to my childhood, and I thought about what it was like to ask for money. I remembered having lunch debt and having a pit in my stomach whenever I got to the end of the lunch line and had to tell the cashier that once again I had no money for lunch. She would let me run up a tab, but not without a condescending comment that I needed to tell my parents to bring in some money to cover the tab. But as I pondered this vivid series of memories, I realized that every time I had tried to ask for lunch money, I got screamed at or reprimanded for not packing my own lunch for school. My parents openly resented having to pay for my existence, and I've had that ongoing experience of financial rejection my entire life. How do I change my belief system so my nervous system no longer expects to get yelled at from both directions, being demanded of money while simultaneously being denied access to money despite its requirement for survival? Is that what it means to change your relationship with money? Because I realized the other day that my problem isn't with money itself. It's with the piss-poor distribution system we've created for it, where it only gets routed to people in certain positions in society. Money is just a resource needed to survive on planet Earth, like water. It's stupid that we put a dollar amount on resources that the planet gives us for free, like food and water. But I can understand money as a neutral resource that isn't good or bad. It's just necessary for living amongst humans. It isn't my fault that the distribution system deprived my parents of the necessary resource of money. Their inability to receive money was not because of my existence. I deserved to be loved and supported unconditionally with every resource I needed at any given moment. I still deserve that, and I want to let go of any belief that I don't deserve to make enough money to make my own dreams a reality. I deserve to be able to follow my dreams and to make those dreams real. I have that divinely given power, and so does everyone else on this planet. I don't have to give my creative power to someone else for pennies on the dollar compared to how much value my creativity actually brings to their dreams becoming a reality for them. So f*** it. I'm gonna do the damn thing. It's scary and I don't fully trust myself to follow through. But I can take it one moment at a time, like Bashar says, following my next highest excitement in any given moment, following it all the way as far as I can go with it, and then moving on to the next highest excitement with no expectations as to the specifics of how things will pan out in the physical. So there's no need to fret about this lost client because I don't know what's to come next. I don't know how the greater plan unfolds. I only know that I can learn from every experience I go through, and I can alchemize any experience into a positive benefit for myself and others. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I need to create. I know I need to start somewhere. I might as well start here, even though my skin looks like shit. I don't feel confident in what my hair looks like right now because I haven't had the sides buzzed in a while. So yeah, that's my first YouTube channel post, I guess. Here we are. Deuces.